Season 3, we're back for more. At the end of every intro, I started doing that season 2, season 3 like 2 years ago, and now I have to keep up with it every single year. And every single year I have to do a new intro. It's going to be madness.
Well, you just take some things out and put new things in, right?
Sometimes, but sometimes I have to do, you have to change it up a little bit so it doesn't look like you copied.
Well, you're only copying your own work.
Happy Tuesday,
Yeah.
Everyone. Welcome in. Kaylee is in. Thank you for joining, Kaylee.
Thank you for telling us our
And
sound
thank you for
is
telling
good.
us our sound is good. This is going to be probably a shorter live stream, and it's also, I betcha, one that most people are going to pick up after it goes live, which is totally reasonable
Fine.
given the nature of the content. We have a little bit to talk about. Normally, we would begin our live streams with a bit of theme park news. There's too much.
Yeah.
There's too much. If you guys are familiar with D23 and everything that just went on with Disney, there's a lot of opinions flying back and forth. There were a lot of announcements. If we start talking about any of them, we will be here all freaking night. So
We're not doing
we're
it.
not doing it. We're not doing it this time. We are also, if you haven't noticed by our attire and maybe the title of the video, we are in full-on spooky mode now.
Yeah.
A lot of people wait until like August 1st to flip over to the spooky calendar. We've been planning spooky content for the last like 6 months.
Yeah.
So we've got a very busy season.
I mean, some
ahead.
people wait till September 1st, but a lot of
Those are just bad people.
we know our friends in the haunt industry have, of course, been gearing up for many, many weeks now.
Yes.
We're very excited to see you all very soon. We can't stop talking about spooky season.
I mean, we spend all year talking about spooky season. Like, as soon as, first of all, it helps that we are full-time haunters, right? We go to haunts during the off season, meaning St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas. Halfway to Halloween usually falls somewhere around the middle of the summer. Every haunt in our area, most haunts in our area, I should say, do offer those kind of off-season events these days. So we are super excited all year round to get into like the main spooky season, where we don't just get one night like special events, but we get like a whole season of every weekend. Now the other side of that is that we're going to be like totally exhausted by the end of spooky season. But then, of course, we've got Christmas haunts right after that. So, like, it never really ends. And honestly, it's the best problem in the world to have. Like, if that's what you do to make yourselves tired, that's a good life.
Yeah.
We are pretty excited about the spooky season stuff coming. Hey! 6 months, yes. Yes, well, we can't spend all year thinking about spooky season because society at large forces us to think about other things. Unfortunately so. But the gaps between Valentine's Day and St. Patty's Day are very short.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I know that anyone who's tuning in after the fact wants us to get right to the meat of this spooky giveaway we've got. So last year we did a Christmas holiday themed giveaway.
Yep.
And that was mostly theme park stuff. We did pull a lot from Busch Gardens and Hershey Park and some other parks, Disney too, that were like frequented by us. This one, obviously, as we get geared up for spooky season, we wanted to use to not only help everyone else get excited for spooky season, but also to kind of cross-promote some of the local haunts that we visit a lot. So this giveaway, some haunts have provided us with some products and some pieces of content for the giveaway package. The rest we did by ourselves. We're estimating that the haul in total is worth about a little under $300. Like, it's a lot of stuff. And we will go through each and every item, but we're going to explain exactly why and how this is happening, what the rules are and all that. We'll go through all of the boring stuff first, and then we'll get to the prize pack. So let's dive in. First and foremost, we are The Real Tim and Katie on Instagram and Threads. If you've never heard of us, you're about to, because that's the only way you're going to enter this contest. So thank you all for tuning in. You are welcome to follow us on Instagram or Threads under that handle. We are Tim and Katie on Facebook and YouTube. We also have a website where a complete list of rules and stuff will be posted as a blog later on.
Yep.
I want to believe it'll happen tomorrow. I'm not so sure that's going to be the case because we have lives. But we'll see what happens. We'll get it up as quick as we can. Yeah, you're going to have plenty of time to enter this competition. So we'll use this as our kickoff, and then all the other posts and Instagram reels and stuff will follow. Our spooky giveaway is just that. It's a bunch of spooky stuff. And we are super excited to go through each and every item with you. We're going to, as I said, go through the rules of entry now. And we're also going to hit you with the draw date. And then we'll get to prizes. So, terms for entry. First and foremost, those who entered or were familiar with our holiday giveaway,
I think they're the same.
Generally the same rules. This is going to be a little bit different because during the holidays, we actually had holiday content to pace out. This because we're using to promote the haunts and get you interested in the haunts.
We want you to have this stuff.
We want you to have this stuff to wear to the haunts. So if you go to any of these haunts, you'll be rocking the threads. If not, you have threads that should lead you to these haunts someday. If you live across the country, you can still enter for haunts that are in Pennsylvania and whatnot. You'll have that stuff, and one day when you make it out here, you can wear it. But
or wear it to other haunts.
Or wear it to other haunts.
I don't know how some people feel about that, but some people do rep their haunts other places. We all appreciate.
So let's talk about where you can enter from, since I did throw out there that you can enter from California. So we are based in the United States. I am devastated to announce to our international followers that you are not able to enter, unfortunately, this competition because we lack the ability to ship prizes internationally.
You just can't guarantee everything will arrive and arrive in one piece.
To keep track, and also, logistically, it would cost more than the box to get to some places, depending on where you are. So, unfortunately, this is a landlocked competition. But those who do live in another country and are interested in trafficking these haunts someday, especially if you've seen our content, which we will have a lot of content for this upcoming season too, you can get your own stuff. Don't worry too much. It'll all be there. So that is our first stipulation. Our second stipulation is that we cannot ship to PO boxes. The reason being, when you see the amount of stuff, you will recognize that unless you have like a warehouse size PO box, it's not going to fit. So we need to be able to ship. That also helps with our delivery too, like being able to track where it's going and make sure that it lands safely. We need to be sure of the destination, and that destination cannot be a PO box or we won't be able to do that. So physical addresses only. Doesn't have to be your house, can be your buddy's house, can be your place of business. I don't care, whatever you're comfortable with. And we'll get to how you can give us all of this information later too. We're not expecting you to do any of this publicly.
Yeah. Do not put your address anywhere.
Please don't. Rules for entry. So as we move from the term, those pretty much are our only two terms, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we're pretty casual about all this.
I mean, we want everyone, as many people as possible, to be able to participate.
Yes. So here's what you're gonna do. Last year when we did this holiday giveaway, we had holiday content, I think 3 videos. It wasn't a lot.
3,
it wasn't a ton, but we had holiday videos from Busch Gardens and Hershey Park and maybe a couple other places that we were pacing out, and we were giving you all a chance to comment on those videos and leave a note with your favorite thing to do over the holidays or your favorite part of the holidays or whatever, and the hashtag TK giveaway. Now the hashtag is going to be the same, and the general concept is going to be the same. But instead of looking ahead to new videos coming out, we are going to give you guys a playlist of old videos.
I thought you were gonna say we're going to the past, and I was like, I will do this, and you did not say that.
I'm sorry. I meant to do that.
We're going back to the future.
Wait, a comment. Oh, thank you. Yes, we are rocking our haunt gear. This is I'm Halloween Horror Nights and Markov's Haunted Forest.
I'm a small shop that made this, and Field of Screams.
There's small shops in this giveaway too. It's not just haunts, but there are a lot of haunts in there. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, what you're gonna do, the playlist has been private up until this point. It is now live. It is in the description of this video. If you don't see it, it's probably because you were waiting for us to get online. I updated it like 30 seconds before we went live, so just refresh the video and you'll see it. It will also be on Instagram, on our website, and publicly on our channel labeled Spooky 2024 Spooky Giveaway Playlist. It'll be pretty easy to find. That playlist, any of those videos in that playlist, comment with your favorite thing to do or the thing you're most excited about for the spooky season, and give us the hashtag TK giveaway. This hashtag has to be in there or we will not be able to tell that you're entering. So make sure that you do both. If you only remember to do one, make sure to do the hashtag. If you do both, You'll be following the rules to a T. But I'll give credit where credit is due for including the hashtag so that we can keep track. Any of those videos qualifies. It's not every single spooky video we've ever done. It's specific videos that we really want to use to get more word of the haunts that we traffic out there so that they get a little bit more of a boost during the spooky season. So please stick to the playlist. Again, it will be linked in the description, on the website, on Instagram. We'll put it in our bio. Whatever we have to do to get it out there as many times as possible, you will know where to go. This playlist is going to be full of, as I said, those haunt vlogs that we think are going to be most beneficial towards giving those specific things traction. So any of these videos qualifies. Now, I keep saying any of these videos as if it's a singular thing. There is more than one opportunity for you to win this contest and get this giveaway bundle. If you're going to enter more than once, we would request up to 3 videos. Past 3, we're not going to give you credit for a 4th. We appreciate it if you just want to comment anyway. Feel free to go through the whole
engaging
playlist.
With those.
We love engagement, but if you want to enter the giveaway, we want to make sure that everyone has a fair shot, which means we can't allow anyone to enter 26 times. So 3 videos, up to 3 videos, you will be credited for the TK giveaway hashtag. Meaning that any 3 videos on that playlist, there's like a Christmas vlog on that playlist, there's a Valentine's Day, halfway to Halloween, there's King's Dominion, there's Laurel's House of Horror, there's Field of Screams, there's everything under the sun that we think might lure people out to see these amazing experiences. That's what we put in that playlist. So any of those 3 is fine. Up to 3 is fine. If you want an extra chance to win, you need to be a public subscriber. Public subscribers, basically that means that whoever you're subscribed to is publicly visible on your channel. If you have a YouTube account, if you don't have a YouTube account, first of all, it's really easy to set up. You can go onto Google and whatnot and create a Google account. It doesn't have to be a real account. It can be a dummy account for the sake of the contest. We don't care. As long as you are a public subscriber, and this is how you do that, by the way, you go to privacy, you turn on, or turn off rather, keep all my subscriptions private. If you're a public subscriber, we will see a little badge icon on your name when you comment that says public subscriber. We will give you double entries for that, for each. So you have a max of 6. Across all of these videos, you have a maximum of 6 entries. If you're
a public subscriber, your entry's doubled. If you do 3 videos, your entry is tripled. I don't know how that math works. Up to 6. I should have just left it at that.
The math is, if you comment once, 1 entry. If you use TK giveaway, hashtag and all that. If you have subscriptions turned to public. And again, this same thing as the physical addresses, right? Like, you don't have to leave your subscriptions public eternally. We just need it for the duration of the contest window so that we can tell you're a public subscriber. That's a double verification process. It just lets us know that you are who you say you are and you are committed to our channel in some way, shape, or form, equals double entry. So comment once, TK giveaway, 1 entry. Comment once as a public subscriber, 2 entries. Comment on 3 different videos with the hashtag as a public subscriber, 6 chances to win. So we try to give everyone the opportunity to get a little more involved or a little less involved, depending on how badly you want this to happen. We just, again, can't have anyone entering 50 times. So it doesn't matter how many comments you leave after the first 3. If you're a public subscriber and you've left 3 comments, you've done all you can.
If you do comment on more than 3 videos, you have our
admiration and respect.
We are eternally grateful. Yes, admiration and respect. Yep.
So our draw date is going to be 2 weeks from today, which is going to be the date of our next live stream. Our next live stream is also going to be haunt-centric. We're not going to tell you what it is, but some of you will probably already know. So that next live stream, we're going to lead off by doing our giveaway winner, which will be from a randomly selected wheel. Same thing we did last time. And we might do it offline beforehand just to make sure there are no glitches while we're live, but it will be real-time announcement of who the winner is.
Just like last time.
I think what we did last time, we did cut it off around like 5 o'clock, like 2 hours before the live stream.
Because we need time to
build the wheel
and whatnot. So
yeah,
I think we'll put that in like the official announcement that it has to be 5:00 Eastern Standard Time.
So
Get your entry in.
roughly 2 hours. I think it would actually be 2.5 hours, but we'll say 5:00 Eastern, 2.5-ish hours before we do our drawing. That is the cutoff. If you haven't commented before then, we love you all. We thank you for being engaged. So sorry, does not qualify. So just bear that in mind. You have 2 weeks to go through this playlist and enter if you want to enter. And there is, of course, no obligation. No purchase necessary. Our winner will have then 5 days. I mean days, not business days. Just to be clear, 5 days to claim your prizes. If your name is called and you don't watch the live stream when the name is called, we get it. Not everyone has the free time to join us on a Tuesday night. It's totally fine. But if your name is called, if you are announced as our winner, you do have to let us know within 5 days. We will have a runner-up waiting in the wings. If you're not claiming it within the 5 days, the runner-up then has 5 days to claim the prize instead. And if we run out of runner-ups, then I guess we have to spin again. But that's never happened before. Prizes! Okay.
Ooh, it's time for Vanna White. QVC.
This is why we dedicated a whole live stream to this. Right. It's because there's a lot to go
I'm
through.
going to do the fragile ones first.
I was going to tell you to do the fragile ones.
Because you're so worried I'm going to break this.
You are going to break it.
No. Okay. So first, we have it's a little hard to see, I realize, with the glare and stuff, but we have a Laurel's House of Horror glass. This is glass. This will be wrapped.
It is handmade.
To ensure.
It is handmade. It is a tumbler.
Hand bloodied up tumbler. Most of the arts and crafts creations at Laurel's are made by our friend Izzy, who is the manager of merchandise over there.
And other things.
And other things. They all wear multiple hats. So this is the first thing. Just as a PSA, do hand wash. Do not put this in your dishwasher or you will be sad.
Yeah, it's probably good for us to mention all of that on the live stream too, because we're not going to probably include like handling instructions for each and every item because we weren't given handling instructions for each and every item.
Yeah.
But this one we know because we have one of our own.
Hand wash.
Hand wash. Be careful.
All right, remove that glass thing.
All of this will be shipped very, very carefully. Don't you worry.
Next, we have a toothpick holder, also known as a shot glass.
I don't think you have to call it that if you're not at Disney.
No, I'm just being funny. Field of Screams shot glass collector's item featuring the Den of Darkness.
And why is it the Den of Darkness?
Because that's where I scare acted.
Good guess. I know I didn't tell you. I was wondering what you were going to say. That is where you scare acted.
It is where I scare acted.
One of the videos on our playlist, and honestly one of my favorite videos that we've ever done, was Katie's first time scare acting, which Field of Screams in Lancaster hosted us to do that, and that was an incredible experience.
It was.
And so the Den of Darkness will always be her home.
All right. That's like
that's
most
most fragile stuff.
Okay.
Except for the final item, which is a little bit fragile. But
all right. We'll just continue.
We can unwrap this.
Okay.
I don't think.
Why don't you unwrap that while I do other things? This is also just an adorable little bloody duck that we got to also represent Laurel's House of Horror. So adorable little desk or car ornament, or something you can carry around with you or whatever. Surprise your friends. They're adorable. Also made by Izzy, I believe.
I am gonna kind of bundle these next things together because it's gonna be hard for me to remember who did what if I don't.
Sure.
So we have a couple small items here as well.
Small shop item.
Small shop. So this is a magnet based on the Evil Dead. It is not from a haunt, nor are the next two items. This was actually from the Fright Reads Book Festival, which our friend Becky Taka invited me out to. Mm-hmm. Katie would have been invited, but she was away.
I was away.
I did not vlog it, but I kind of regretted doing that. I thought at the time that it was at kind of a dead mall, like a mall that is actively
Marley
dying.
Station?
Marley Station.
Yeah.
It's dying. It's literally more dead space than it is mall. Awesome place for a haunt, by the way, if anyone wants to buy into that.
Yeah.
But the Fright Reads Book Festival, I thought was going to be so small and kind of like, I thought it would be claustrophobic to go there. Like I would make people uncomfortable. But it was a really cool event, and there were a lot of really cool small shops there, many of whom contributed to our pile here. This is, oh good, I think this is going to be forward facing for you guys so you can read it. If not, it says Hell Admit One, and it's got 666. This is literally just a keychain. It's super cute. We saw it and we were like, that is definitely a giveaway item if ever we saw one. And then this actually does have the artist information inside it. This is a digital art print. It reminds me a lot of the Monster Book of Monsters, but it's not. It's like a genuinely unique art print by an artist who specializes in spooky things. And if you're interested in
macerated art, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mispronouncing it.
I'm pretty sure it's
Macerated art. So these will all be tucked into the giveaway box as well. They are smaller items from smaller shops, but they are no less impressive for being a little bit smaller.
These two next ones I'll bring out together. We have pins for our pin people. I'm a pin person. You're also a pin person
now, because you got me addicted.
So we have, man, I always get this mixed up. We have a Field of Screams pin and a Laurel's House of Horror pin.
You get Field of Screams and Laurel's House of Horror mixed up?
No. Why would I get them mixed up?
You said I always get this mixed up.
No, I get it mixed up whether I need to move this way or that way. I'm like, am I in the frame where I want to be?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I got you. Proceed.
So, 2 enamel pins. From 2 of our favorite places. Add them to your collection.
Just started doing pins like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, it may have been more recent than that even, but I remember it.
This pin was kind of new for Laurel too. I'm hoping they make
I love
more.
these. These enamel pins from Laurel's House of Horror. Izzy actually hooked me up with their, well, I say hooked me up. It's a outlet, so like anyone can do it, but I like these so much that I went and got our own Tim and Katie pins from the same provider.
All right, let's we love Laurel and Field. We have a lot of stuff from them, but we'll move on to a different,
we're gonna jump back and forth
haunt now. This is, I'm trying to figure out, maybe this way. Here we go. Here we have a Lincoln Mill shirt.
I almost wore this. Not this specific.
He has this shirt.
I have that same shirt. Yeah, I almost wore it tonight.
So Lincoln Mill is in the outskirts of Philadelphia. We were there once. We would love to go back. It's a little bit further away than some of our other local places.
I believe that anyone who lives here is going to butcher me for this, but I believe it is pronounced Mayanuk or Mayanuk.
Mayanuk.
The area, it's like a gentrified area in like the old, literally like Lincoln Mill is an old mill. It is a former mill, which on many occasions was flooded because it's right on the bank of the river. And so it makes like the perfect setting for a haunt. We've only...
Manyunk.
Manyunk? Manyunk.
We're not saying that right. There's no way.
I don't know.
Sorry for butchering it. It's a
That's
cool
why
place.
you say the outskirts of Philadelphia.
You definitely have to check it out because there's a very, very cool haunt. Great people there. We'd love to. We only saw them for their Star Wars themed haunt or their May the 5th. Oh my gosh, I'm not a Star Wars fan. May the 4th corrupt you. We'd love to see them in main season, but if you're anywhere near the Philadelphia area, it's not that far, and make a fun night of it. There's some great restaurants, other things to do. Go get some dinner and then go get spooked.
And our May the 4th vlog from Lincoln Mill is in that playlist. So it is one of the, honestly, like that is one of the unique experiences that we've done so far that I really thought was super cool. So if you're interested.
Okay. Another place, this is the Kim's Crypt shirt representing Kim's
Where shamefully we have not yet been. We have met with Kim and we are
this is the
working on getting out there.
Back and the front. The Lincoln Mill shirt did not have a back pattern. And both of these shirts are kind of like a standard size large. So
I think everything is. I believe
we
got everything in large. So
try to be inclusive with the size. Most people don't mind slightly baggier, but I don't think anyone really likes super tight. So hopefully They suit whoever is the lucky winner.
And a lot of the actors from Field, Kim's Crypt is in Pennsylvania as well, and it's not that it's not close, but it's not far from Field of Screams. So a lot of the actors will do double duty sometimes during the fall. So if you like Field of Screams and you like the people there, you will surely like Kim's Crypt as well. Hello, Stalker.
Let's see. Maybe we'll do this one next, and then I'll just go around again. Next, we have a
Penhurst.
Nice kind of sporty hat from Penhurst this time. Also a place we've never been. Would love to, absolutely have to check them out.
We're trying to fix that.
Yeah, we're
trying. The asterisk on the places we haven't been is that it is in the works.
But
so don't
absolutely, comes highly recommended. Very popular. Penhurst is known for being actually haunted, if that makes any difference to you.
Yeah, there's a ghost in that hat.
There's a total. I believe they do paranormal tours and stuff like that as well.
They actually host Paracon every year too, which is a gathering of paranormal enthusiasts. So,
but this is kind of a.
I know.
Describe it as a kind of sporty hat. I think it's kind of like that kind of wick-away material. So, it's awesome. It's great. It's a great looking hat.
It is.
You should want it.
It is definitely the texture is different. It's like an athletic material.
It's like a athletic material.
Which means it will hold up well in the rain.
Let's go. We'll just go back around again. How about that?
My foot fell asleep.
Next, we have this awesome beanie, also featuring the logo from Laurel's House of Horror.
The theme is headwear.
I mean, this is, you may start our season in a cap, and by the end of season you might need to warm up a little bit. You don't know.
You go through seven different seasons. And
also great for your, when you go back to Field for Christmas, it can be a little cold, or other places. Have a nice beanie, or all year round. Some people wear beanies all year round. You don't knock it. My head would sweat, but.
Want to do the last hat?
Yeah, we can do the last hat.
Get rid of the hats.
Get rid of the hats. Our last piece of headwear, as we were implying, is this Field of Screams kind of trucker style hat. So it's got kind of that mesh back, good breathable. Both hats are kind of like that stretchy kind of material, so they don't have like the expanding back. So kind of one size fits most situation.
The shirts and pants and all of that, we tried to get the middle range with the standard large. The hats are only available in one size. Yeah. So everywhere we bought a hat from, we bought a hat. It wasn't like a large size for it. But this one does actually say medium large on it.
Yeah.
So just be aware that these are flexible.
If you have a very large brain, we hope they fit. Okay.
I want to do these ones.
I do want to do those ones. All right. We're very excited about these products because we
bought some of our own.
We don't have any merch from Fright Farm, but we do have.
This is merch.
Well, it's it doesn't say branded Fright Farm on it.
Okay, let me explain. Let me provide a background before you show these off. So, PJ and Amber, who do a lot of marketing and PR for Fright Farm in Smithfield, are also, I think, the mainstay owners of Lifeless Creations. At least PJ is. And through Lifeless Creations, they sell a lot of masks. They sell a lot of small pieces of merch. They do sell a little bit of some of the stuff that they use at Fright Farm, like the sound loops and whatnot, which we bought, which is super cool. But also what PJ in particular, I believe, specializes with is scents. Actual wax melts. Actual haunted ground scents that smell
we have fog. If you like that smell of fog.
It literally smells like Halloween Horror Nights.
It does.
If you take, I know we don't have smell-o-vision, but if we had a whiff, this is the Halloween Horror Nights.
This one is more
kind of a
clever. It's kind of has maybe like a Fruit Loops kind of smell, but it's called Serial Killer. And I just thought that was so cute.
What it smells like is Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's definitely Fruity Pebbles. So, and the last one.
This is kind of a jokey scent, but the other two are very serious.
I still like it. It can be more of an all year round kind of scent if you want, or you can be spooky all year round. I guess, no judgment. this is the last one. It's chainsaw, which you either love or hate. It does have
literally
that,
a chainsaw. Like when you're
it smells like a workshop.
When you're at a haunt or even like a theme park haunt, like Halloween Horror Nights or Hollow Scream, like when you hear the chainsaws coming, before you hear them coming, you smell them coming. Like you can smell the gas-propelled saws coming up behind you. This is that.
Yeah.
Like this is exactly that. And when we were at East Coast Haunters Convention, and this is where we got some of this stuff. And this palette of scents here came from Lifeless Creations booth at East Coast Haunters Convention. I picked Chainsaw up off the rack, and I was like, "There's no way." And then I opened it, and I was like,
"It's undeniably chainsaw."
What?
Pull up this comment.
I did that already.
Oh, you did? Oh my god, I had too much fog scent in my head. I guess.
There's no such thing as too much fog scent.
All right, we're getting down to the last of it.
There's still more.
There is still more. We're more than halfway, I think. More Field of Scream stuff, but they do have a lot of merch. You gotta admit. This is a tumbler, hot or cold. They're decent size, can definitely fit. I don't know how many ounces, at least like 12, I would say.
Show them the top.
And it is hot or cold. There's this little straw port up here that if you've got one of your reusable straws or something like that, you can drink like cold iced coffee. If you're not using it, you can plug that up, and then this becomes kind of probably your hot beverage. It was very tempting to keep this for myself, I have to say.
Well, it's not like we're not going back.
And I could go back and get another one, but yeah. For your hot or cold beverages.
This, I think you made a good point earlier about like the fact that the seasons change so wildly, so drastically, and so quickly between the months of September and October. Like this is something, and the hat is something, and some of the pants are something. Like some of these things you may wear, not even consider wearing in September, but definitely be wearing constantly in October. So like this is a full season package.
I'm gonna go for this stuff since
that fits kind of what I was saying anyway.
Since we started talking about pants, we have another piece of merch from Kim's Crypt, and they're these.
These are the super comfy
jogger sweatpants. And if you're a sweatpants wearer, there's nothing better than putting on a new pair of sweatpants. They're still very soft on the inside.
We're trying to keep them that way. We're trying to keep everything like smelling new.
Yeah. So we've got the Kim's Crypt Haunted Meal logo on one side.
Welcome, Sapphire!
And then these...
You're not late. You're right on time.
Skulls coming down the other side. Also was very tempted to keep these for myself, and we'll have to get a pair for myself when we go to Kim's Crypt because I love sweatpants. I have several pairs from Haunt. So
there's a lot of like comfy, cozy.
I believe these are also a large, so they should.
Generic large size.
Yeah.
Yep.
So and they're drawstring, so if they're a little loose, you can just tighten them up. But the sweatpants are good because if you're like a scare actor or whatever, you may need to like throw them over top of your clothes or something too. Okay. Shall we do...
I just want to throw out there's no hoodies in this bundle because I kept all of those for myself.
He did. He was like, he did do that. I'll go with this one next. Not small shop, not particularly haunt, but represents, I think, us pretty well.
We just needed to throw trick-or-treating here.
Yeah, as a icon that we like. This is a Sam trick-or-treat action figure. That has his little lollipop.
I don't know how much action he's capable of, but
I mean,
he's a nice little.
He's got his bag.
He's a figure.
He's got a bag. He's got his lollipop, and he's got his not so cute face. I like them. I like the bag face myself.
I mean, what would be truly terrifying is if you took him out of the box and put him up, and then like the next day he was gone.
I think at least his arms move,
and then stuff started disappearing in your house. Not saying it's a haunted action figure, but.
And I guess you have this optional back. If you're a out of the box kind of collector, you can have this fun backdrop to display.
And if you're an in the box kind of collector, leave it in there, and in 20 years it'll be worth $10. I'm still salty about the way that Pokemon cards went up, and then just dropped off the face of the earth.
All right, sticking with non-haunt stuff. This is just a stress skull. Just a molded skull that we got at East Coast.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I have a list of all the vendors that we bought from.
I think it was like Screamfest.
Screamscape Studios or something like that. But
they specialized
make sure to include it in the actual box. So
like fake gravestones that looked really good. Didn't think we'd fit a gravestone in this giveaway, so we got this. And it's great for haunt season, a little stress ball. We all get stressed out whether you're
this is for your
participating in haunt season or doing running a haunt or whatever.
Well, this is also for that non-spooky enthusiast friend that you drag to the haunts with you. Like, here, hold this. Just do that the whole time you're on the haunted.
Am I covering my face right?
Almost. Little to your left.
Oh,
there you
go. Anyway, and guaranteed to arrive in one piece because it is made of stone.
It is super durable.
All right, last of our stuff here.
Three
things. We do have one more Field of Screams. This is the traditional scarecrow shirt.
That is the iconic Field of Screams.
I wish they would have someone dress up as a scarecrow more often there.
They do, sometimes.
Sometimes, but I feel like it should be more often. Another generic large shirt. Great for all season.
We got Field of Screams folks in the chat, so any of you that want to do Scarecrow this year would make Katie's day. This is going to be how you're going to have to take it out.
I thought you did take it out already.
Well, you know what? Maybe not. I mean, you can
I kind of want to leave it in the packaging.
Yeah, it'll be nicer if you leave it in the package.
Imagine a cool Penhurst logo.
You don't have to do imagine it. Hold on, let me bring it.
You can't see it through the paper.
You can kind of.
It's like a crow or a raven or something.
Yeah. There he is. There he is. Just have to get it in the light right.
Use your imagination.
So
Penhurst again.
I mean, I could open it up, but then it wouldn't be fresh and new.
We're gonna leave it in there, so you know it's fresh.
This is a very soft, very smooth. We know because we picked up actual floor models. Floor models. So this is a soft, smooth T-shirt from Penhurst Asylum featuring the Penhurst logo.
Yeah.
In large size, as with everything else.
And our final item. In the giveaway, we are so excited. Hello! Hi! Yes, greet each other in the chat.
It's me.
Our very last item that we are so excited to bring out last is none other. Did you want to do your bit?
No, after you do your
bit. Okay. A scaredy bear!
A scaredy bear!
Made by our friend Sapphire, who is in the chat.
Does have an entire Etsy shop full of these things and has already disclaimed that she is going to be super crazy busy this fall manufacturing new ones. This is the best spooky small shop in the industry. I'm just laying it down right now. I don't mean to knock on any other spooky small shops, but can you do this?
Can your friends do this?
This is Buttercup. You can name it whatever you want, though. You can call it, crap. I don't care. That's just your bear. But for now, its name is Buttercup, and he's just the cutest little thing.
that was the bit.
That was the whole bit.
We have several scaredy bears, and if you want the opportunity to adopt one and bring one home for yourself, please enter the giveaway.
It will be Bob.
We will also include the plastic little carrying bag. But
I may not ship it in that because that bag will not prevent it. The bag will be in the box.
We're gonna. The bear itself will need to be delicately wrapped up.
Yes.
Because these adorable little claws are fragile.
Yes.
So we want to make sure they get to you.
I have tragically injured a bear in the past.
We have a bear with a broken nail, but it's.
But that was part of his journey.
It is.
So it's fine.
It kind of works.
I will go through a really high level on the rules in just a second.
I'm just gonna keep this bear right next to me.
It's Buttercup until it belongs to someone else.
Here we go.
Okay, so I'll take you back through. That is the last of our prizes. If you missed them, you can cycle back through. This live stream will be published and rewatchable at any point. So you technically go through the rules again. But I'll take you through the rules again one more time, just so that we're all clear on how you enter.
I think that's fair.
For those who are just jumping on. So, real quick, once again, there's a playlist of videos, spooky themed, haunt themed videos from our past that have been listed in the description of this video, will be listed on our website, will be on Instagram, will be all the places. We will make sure you have that list. It's also publicly accessible on our YouTube profile right now. On any of those videos, comment your favorite thing to do over the spooky season, or your thing that you're most excited about for the spooky season, with the hashtag TK giveaway. You can comment on each video, any of these videos, up to 3 of them. We will give you credit for 3 different videos if you want to enter 3 different times. After 3, we got to cut you off because other people need a chance to play too. However, if you really want to double your chances to win, make sure that you are a public subscriber. It's listed in the settings and privacy on your YouTube account or your Google account, whichever it may be. Just make sure that keep all subscriptions private is unchecked so that all of your subscriptions are public. We will see that you are a public subscriber and we will give you double credit for all of your entries. Meaning, if you comment once with TK giveaway as the hashtag, very important you include that hashtag so we know who you are and what you're entering. If you comment once on one of those qualifying videos, that's 1 entry. If you comment on 3 of those qualifying videos, those are 3 qualifying entries. If you comment on 3 of those qualifying videos as a public subscriber, that's 6 entries. So,
and that's the max.
Yes, that is the max. You can enter up to 6 times. We will be drawing again on August 27th. We need to cut off entries by 5 p.m. Eastern that day so that we have time to select a winner and build the wheel. After that, if you are the winner, you have 5 days to claim your prize before it goes to the runner-up. The runner-up then has 5 days to claim their prize before it gets recycled and we spin the wheel again. So, what did Sapphire say? They're less breakable now.
Says less breakable now. Oh, that's good to know. But we're still going to wrap it with care because I wanted to get there looking exactly like this.
Yes.
So.
Well, also, Sapphire was always great about shipping them in a safe wrap and whatnot. So if you order one from the small shop, it's probably going to be immaculate.
I am kind of feeling these claws, and they do feel a little different than our little Halloween spooky bear that we still treasure.
I agree.
It looks
the
good.
bear looks good. Little old buttercup. All right, so we said this was going to be a quick live stream. We don't really have much else for you tonight. So that is literally it. From this point forward, you go into the description, you click on that playlist, you watch any of those videos, you comment with the thing you're most excited about for spooky season, your favorite thing about spooky season, etc., hashtag TK giveaway. And from that point on, you are entered. You can enter up to 3 times by commenting on 3 videos. This contest period goes for 2 weeks, and then it's closed at 5 p.m. on August 27th.
So as soon as
it is
this
currently
ends,
live.
You can
go and enter now, and we will give you credit. If you, by the way, I didn't mention this, but it applies to everyone. If you have already watched these videos and have already commented on these videos, you can comment again. Don't feel like you're like, I have to find one that I haven't seen before. If you really like the videos we put out and like everything on there is something you've already seen, but you still want to enter the haunt giveaway, that's fine. Yeah. We will not be holding it against you. Just jump in there, leave that comment, make sure to do the hashtag TK giveaway per the rules, and we will give you credit for it. All right. So for Creator Spotlight, we are turning our attention to haunt season, which means we are going to be trying to focus on some of the scare actors that we know and love and some of the spooky enthusiasts that we know and love. So for Creator Spotlight this week, we are highlighting our friend Becky Taka, who is on Instagram, Facebook, and has her own website. She is building a business, y'all. When we met her, I think we met her first at AwesomeCon. Yeah. And she was Samara from The Ring, and then, or
kind of like a spooky
Sadako, if you prefer.
Harley Quinn.
And then a spooky, like a zombie Harley Quinn another day. And what she told us, which like lives rent-free in my mind, is the spooky is what I do for my passion. the princesses are what I do for birthday parties.
Well,
Like,
I think she said this face makes the
This
money.
is-
This face is my passion.
Yes.
That's I think what she said.
this is for fun. This is to pay rent.
Yeah.
So Becky is great. She does some amazing cosplays, a lot of them very spooky themed. And as we get into the spooky season, she's got a lot teed up with her. I don't want to give away too much, but I know she's got a lot planned for spooky season, and we're excited to be part of some of it. Warden's Widow, if you're not familiar, is an icon in the industry. She has Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. She is a very tall woman who is also an icon at a prison in Ohio. And her content is just rad. Like, it's all the way around. Like, it's fun, it's spooky. It puts a smile on my face every time I load Instagram and there's another reel waiting for me. So you guys have to check her out. She is terrifying, but in a fun way. The same goes for Annie Morpho, our good friend Annie at Laurel's House of Horror, currently an icon. Although her status as an icon, like which icon she's playing, jumps around a little bit.
Definitely, I mean, been a twin.
I say she, but she is also a shapeshifter. So could be a he, could be a they. You never know until you get to the haunt.
Yeah.
And that's part of the fun, is because amazing at what she does. So YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, primary handles. I will admit, all these TikTokers, I'm not on TikTok, so I can't verify whether the TikTok content is gold or...
I've seen Annie repost TikToks.
I know that
so
they follow Warden's Widow.
I do see sometimes like Annie's TikToks reposted to Instagram, and that's what I see because I'm old. Yeah.
That's how I see all of the TikToks that I see anyway too.
But yeah, check out some spooky enthusiasts.
We will be doing one more live stream before the spooky season formally kicks off. Typically, this started last year. As of last year and moving forward, we think it is best to take a hiatus from live streaming during the spooky season, because there are some weekends, not all, and I know that our friends over at Halloween Haunts 365, they do every weekend, 4 weeks a night. But for us, we have to shoot and edit vlogs and get them out the door in time to be relevant for the spooky season to drum up business for these haunts that have us out. So,
and 2 hours on a Tuesday could be put to good use.
It's valuable real estate. So we will be on a hiatus after this next live stream. Our final live stream before spooky season starts will be on the 27th of August, and that is also when we will do our drawing. So if you have not entered by 5 p.m. on that day, I'm so sorry, it's not happening. However, we will be publishing a ton of spooky season content this year. We're going to a couple haunts for the first time, which we will talk about a little bit next live stream. We are also going to a couple of haunts that we've been to many times before and doing new things. So
we've got new stuff every
8 weeks, 30 haunts.
Woo, you guys try to aim for 50% new.
See,
so that's pretty
the
good.
fun thing about the kind of content that Halloween Haunts 365 puts out is that they can keep up with it. I can't. I cannot keep up with 8 weeks of haunts.
Our videos would be like 2 minutes long.
Well, 8 weeks is usually how long spooky season is for us, but like 30 haunts, I can't. I can't do it. I think we're at 14. I think. But we'll see. We did an interview for Halloween Haunts 365, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you got to go check it out, because also all of their content is great.
Yeah.
All of it. Okay. And just to shout out, Sapphire's channel is also awesome for spooky content. She is a scare actor at Field of Screams and a special effects artist, SFX artist. Did we call you guys just makeup artists or SFX artists or what? I don't know. But her whole family is involved at Field of Screams. She makes great content. I love watching it. So you guys got to check her out.
Very unique perspective, being from the eyes of a scare actor.
Imagine being Sapphire and having to do this 8 weeks. Like everything that we're doing, she's doing, plus a small shop, plus working at Field of Screams full time every weekend. Yeah, we respect you. We respect the heck out of you.
Indeed.
We did get a message.
Oh, you did? I don't remember last time we were on. You said you were going to check out Water Country and Busch Gardens. Glad you did.
Yes,
We
glad you went.
had some great
Glad
times
you enjoyed
there
Invader.
this summer as well. We'll be back at Busch Gardens soon enough for Hallow Scream as well.
Yes, Hollow Scream, minor spoiler, will be the very first thing that we do this season. And that is largely due to many
Did
many,
you guys know
many haunts
that Friday the
opening on
13th
Friday
is
the 13th.
happening in September? Would love to know which place you committed to
There's
going on that
only
day.
about 1,000 places to go on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and close it out. I know it's a little bit early for us, but that's usually just because we talk too much, not because we actually have so much more to say.
I mean, we could talk about haunts for another hour, but
we have stuff to talk about next time.
We'll save it.
Keep it topic.
We'll save it. Make sure to enroll. I was about to say
enroll.
Be sure to enter the contest so you can win this cutie.
We have
and many other things.
Yes, we will have a reel out on Instagram at some point with everything that we've covered here, everything in one shot, so you know what you're entering for.
If you missed it, or you watched this live stream, or you're just tuning in and you're like, "What the heck is going on?" Go back and watch it. We'll post the entry terms multiple other places. And if you're very, very lost, feel free to, DM on Instagram or whatnot. We'll make sure you get the information.
Oh, we didn't talk about how they win. We should probably say that real quick before we sign off.
How their name is picked.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Yes, you're missing something.
Okay.
How do you contact us to tell us you won?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to turn the music back on. I turned it off because I thought we were done, but we're not done yet. Okay, this one last thing, and then we're going. So, sorry, stupid. If you are drawn as the winner, again, you have 5 days to claim your prize. If you don't claim it, it goes to the runner-up. If the runner-up doesn't claim it, we go back to the drawing board and spin the wheel again. To claim these prizes within those 5 days, YouTube does not allow you to direct message. We don't want to clog the comments up with everyone saying, I was the winner, please send it to. That reveals your personal information. It's no good for anyone. So, how to win, or how to claim your prizes rather, is to reach out to us by Instagram, by Threads, or by Facebook, or even through the contact form on our website. Any of those will do. If your name is drawn, we will do our best, if you have a presence, to tag you to notify you that you have won. If you're unable to join the live stream and see that you've won, that's how you will be notified. From that point on, again, you won't be able to contact us by YouTube. Please do not put your address or your personal information in a comment where everyone can see it. Send it to us on Instagram, Threads, Facebook, or our contact form on our website. Any of those will be fine. Any way you reach out to us, we will be on the lookout for our winner, and we will make sure to correspond with you to get that package where it needs to be. We will also cover shipping. I think that goes without saying, but just in case it didn't, we're covering all of this. So no purchase necessary. You have 2 weeks to get into this entry. You can enter up to 6 times through the methods we've laid out in front of you. I think now we're actually done. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Good luck to everyone and happy hauntings. The contest is now live. The playlist is in the description below. Have at it if you want to enter. If not, we'll see you this spooky season.
And feel free to share it with someone you think may want to enter as well.
It'll be easier to do that once we publish the reel, but we're a little bit behind.
Yeah.
So we'll get that out of the next.
Feel free to spread the word. We're happy.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you, Sapphire, and any other haunts that have contributed.
To anyone who merch we're either
whether we bought it from
you
or whether it was given to us to put in the giveaway. We appreciate you all. We are looking forward to seeing everyone during the spooky season and to publishing just so much content in the next 2 months.
And if you win and are comfortable doing so, take a photo wearing your new stuff and tag us. We'd love to see you rocking it. So,
all right, y'all. Thank you all so much for joining. We love each and every one of you. Good luck.
Wait, what do we do with the heart now?
It's different.
No, it's different now. They do something different. I can't do the Gen Z heart. I don't know how.
What a bummer to do an outro that
Yeah, it's this one. You do a little Korean heart.
I'm not participating. All We love you all. Thanks for joining.
Sorry
be
we're
here. Be here in
In
exactly 2
2
weeks
weeks.
for the drawing and for our next live stream. Lots of fun stuff to talk about. Every night
is a new adventure.
Bye.